Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball. His changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Pham going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Judge, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Bowers is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And Judge is off and running. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Robertson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no run. Digging in, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Right side. Voigt loves it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Third baseman.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Rays strand a pair. Still no score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Very high. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hard ground ball to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hicks on second. Andujar at first with no outs. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Andrew McCutcheon, he called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Here's a high pop-up. Number 1 moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left
Here comes
field,
the first pitch.
number 26, Andrew.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Voigt has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Number 1.
And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And there's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. No chance to make a play.
Or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Might try to make a play on it. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, number 19. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. To the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Judge on at first, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And it's full now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pham giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy, a base hit in his first trip. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He drew a walk his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the. Here's Miguel Andujar now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And that's in there for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled away. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready now, Gleyber Torres. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He popped out in his first trip.
Right fielder.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean up.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Center fielder. Kevin.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Kevin Kiermaier goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half.
Daniel Robertson.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, decided. Coming to the plate now, number 1. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners on the move for second. Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. If you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And they're runners at the corners now. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, man, I think
He's out. The left fielder, number 00.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
this guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Torres brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Here's Didi Gregorius. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Again, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Neil Walker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Missed with a slider. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first down. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive, base hit to right.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tommy Pham becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now. Luke Voigt will be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 2-run shot to left center as the Yankees move out in front here. It's now 3-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Smith ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen rounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3 runs already home here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count now, 3-2. Didi Gregorius will be next. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. And that's the third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. So striding in, Daniel Robertson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, and it's even at 1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Into the box now, number 1. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In there, strike 1. Robertson gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line softly toward the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitch.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the...
For New York, number 30, David Robertson.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Malik Smith the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. Robertson pauses. 3-1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Gary Sanchez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Luke Voigt would be next. Popped up. Duffy waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one. Striding forward now is the DH, Ji-Man Choi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And quickly, there are 2 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that will... Luke Voigt will stand in again. And it will take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike now to Bird. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this.
Number 25.
He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier coming on. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-0 now. Back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
A ball and no strikes. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most of this guy's fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The count now at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And the inning is over. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. 3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Popped him up. Walker trying to get there. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Dylan Betances will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 68, Dylan.
3-2, one more time. Fouled off. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Robertson. He singled his last time up. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Yanks used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Masahiro Tanaka is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.